Okay, we're going to do a little cookery demonstration. Matty, who can cook but doesn't cook that regularly, is going to follow a recipe sort of live with me. I'm going to talk him through it. We've got all the various ingredients prepped already, so we'll do this live as is, and then you can follow at home. Okay, so we're going to go through the ingredients. Matty's just had a look at the ingredients. We've got them sort of laid out on a plate here. Talk us through what the ingredients are, what you think they are, and then I'll go back through it, Matty. So what have we got?
So we've got orange,
yep,
brown, seeds, more seeds. They look gone off seeds. Okay. Yellow and white.
Okay, and you've missed these ones in the middle entirely.
No, we're not putting those in.
Okay, right. So what?
I know. Can I say it actually now? Because I think I know what it is.
Okay, let's see how you're doing. Okay, so
mild curry powder.
That's turmeric, but not bad. Okay.
Because I've seen curry.
I've seen curry powder
in our cupboard.
Yeah, it's garam masala, which is a type of curry powder. It's mixed spices.
These are aniseeds.
They're fennel seeds, so they have an aniseedy taste. Yeah.
These are mustard seeds.
Mustard seeds, good.
White peppercorns.
They're coriander seeds.
Chili. Ginger, garlic. And I know what they taste like, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's cardamom pods. Okay, so we've got, basically, this is all of our flavours that are here. And then what we're going to add to those is all of our veggies over here. This is a vegan curry. So it's an aubergine and mushroom curry, which we're also adding in some coloured peppers there, just for a bit of colour. We've got onions that will go in fairly soon because our pan's nearly hot. And we've got coriander and coconut milk. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, Matty, is we're going to put the dry ingredients in first. So we're going to put in our turmeric. We're going to put in our garam masala, and we're going to put all of our seeds in, and we're just going to let them toast a little bit in the pan. You can do this actually with a dry pan, or you can do it with a little bit of oil. There's not too much oil in there. You might need a wooden spoon just to mix that up. There we go. So just give that a little bit of a stir around. And get rid of those. And we'll also add in our cardamom pods. Beware when you're eating the curry, you will find one as you're eating it. I always say that's lucky when that happens. Okay, so we'll just let that toast off for a couple of minutes there. Keep that stirring, keep it moving. Don't let it go. And then we're also going to add our ginger, our garlic as well, which is kind of like the base of most curries. Ginger and garlic will be in there.
Most Asian dishes, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big thing in Asian cooking, generally ginger, garlic and onion, which is the next thing we're going to add in a second. Here's an onion. We've got red onions, but you can use white onions.
I've got the heat on 7, so it's hot, but it's not
scorchingly hot. Yeah, we don't want it scorchingly hot. We don't want anything to burn, because burnt spices are not nice, Matty, are they?
They are.
They are not nice. Okay, right, so now we're going to add our onion. So you keep stirring, I'll add the onion in. And we want the onion to get a nice coating of those spices. Okay, mind the tiles.
I was trying to do that.
That Jamie Oliver kind of tossing action is very good, Matty. I'm very impressed with that. Okay. So, and as you can see, the spices have absorbed most of the oil. We're now kind of dry frying here, so it's quite a healthy meal as well. There's only probably, 3 tablespoons of oil in the bottom there. We may need to add a little bit more oil because we're using aubergine and mushroom, and they kind of drink oil. So we'll just let them soften for a little while. So we've been cooking our onions for a little while. They softened down a little bit, and I'll tell you a secret, while we were off camera we did add a little bit more oil. So now we're going to add our other ingredients. We're going to add, first of all, we're going to add our peppers, so they can soften down. We've put these in really just to add a bit of colour, otherwise it's a bit of a dull looking meal. We've sliced those fairly thinly, so we'll let those
try and keep them towards the centre so they get a lot of heat.
Yeah. And then we'll add our mushrooms. Stir those around, get those coated with all those spices.
Need a bigger wok.
We need a bigger boat, yeah. It's funny, when I was putting this in the bowl, I thought, oh, that pan will be big enough. This is enough for sort of 3 or 4 people. really. We've washed all the vegetables before we chop them as well. There's 1.5 onions, 1 medium-sized aubergine, about 6 or 7 large mushrooms, and we washed all the vegetables before chopping them, which is always a good idea, but especially a good idea at the moment. And now we're going to add in our aubergine, or for our American viewers, eggplant. So we've been cooking down our vegetables now. They've been cooking for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. Just giving them a little bit of colour and just to soften down. Most of the cooking though is going to be done in this next stage. So what we're going to add now is we're going to add some coconut milk. We've got 1 can of coconut milk. Important thing with coconut milk is before you open it is to shake it loads. There we go. Otherwise you end up with like a disc of sort of solidified fat at the top and all the clear liquid at the bottom. So mix that up. That's the bulk of our liquid, but what we will do is we'll put a little bit of water about halfway up into the can and add that as well, and that's making our stock. At this stage we're going to add about half of our coriander. This is chopped coriander, including the stalks, and we'll let's save the rest for garnish later. Stir that in.
Be really careful here, I don't want to spill any.
Yeah, don't want to waste any. And we're going to add a little bit of salt as well, Matty, please. Some sea salt, a good pinch, and give that a stir, and then we'll have a little taste in a second using a clean spoon and see what we think in terms of seasoning. So get yourself a clean spoon, Matty, and see what you think of that.
It's very sweet.
It's sweet, okay, so it probably needs a little bit more salt, but we're going to add to the sweetness next. So another sort of pinch of salt in there, and we're going to add to that sweetness, paradoxically, by adding our final ingredient, which is ground almonds. Now this will help to thicken the sauce. There's about half a pack of ground almonds there. Just give that a good stir around, and then what we're going to do is we're going to reduce the heat. We're on 7 now, we're going to reduce it right down. We're going to pop a lid on the top of our pan, and we're just going to let that simmer for about 30 minutes, but you need to keep an eye on it, keep stirring it every now and then. Make sure that's all incorporated, Matty.
Yeah, it's a bit granulated at the moment.
Yeah, well that will break down in the coconut milk, but it will give it a really nice kind of velvety texture. Good stir. Now you can serve this obviously with rice or naan bread. You could do little kind of Bombay potatoes in the oven over here. What I've got going on is I've got some butternut squash, I've got some sweet potato, and I've got some little Jersey Royal potatoes roasting off that we'll use to go with that as our sort of carbohydrate. So what we're going to do is we're going to reduce the temperature. Whoops, not that much. 2, we're going to pop a lid on, and we're just going to let that simmer. So this has been blipping away, as Jamie Oliver always says. You can see it blipping there, reducing down. You can see the kind of level of solids, if you like, in there. The aubergine, the mushrooms have all kind of contracted, and the sauce has reduced a little bit as well. So at this stage, what we're going to do is we're going to add the last bit. Little taste. What do we think, Matty?
It's good.
It's good. Okay, not too hot, is it? This is not a hot curry.
No.
This is suitable for.
You could add more chilies in there.
You can. But this is a curry that's kind of suitable for people that don't really like curries. It's a very creamy sauce, but of course vegan, because it's coconut milk and almonds that give it that creaminess. So Matty's just added a little bit more coriander there to the end. When you're doing your coriander, you can chop it all up, including the stalks. So what we're going to do is we've got some bowls here. We're going to ladle some into each bowl, like so. Couple of scoops. And it goes a long way. This is 1 aubergine, about 6 mushrooms, 1 onion, and 2 peppers. So it goes a long way. It's enough for 3 hungry people here. Probably you could stretch it out to 4, I think. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add to that, let me get my oven glove. As a topping, we've got this, which is screamingly hot, and I need to put it down somewhere. Let me pop it on there. We've got some roasted sweet potatoes, some butternut squash, and some Jersey Royals. I just had them in the fridge left over. With a little bit of coriander I put in there. Salt and pepper. We're just going to pop them on the top. Give us a bit of different texture. There's loads of those. And then we'll just finish that off with a little sprinkle of coriander on the top, just for colour as much as anything else. A little sprinkle of sea salt on the carbs. There we go. So that's it. Matty, how easy was that?
Easy as
pie, except
pie.
That we didn't make a pie. Maybe next time.
I'm really hard to come up with something funny to say there.
Yeah.
I tried too hard and it failed.
Epic fail.
All important taste test. Oh, I managed to get one of the seeds there, one of the full seed. But yeah, it's good. It's creamy. It's sweet. It's got a tiny little bit of heat. I personally prefer a bit more. But that's easy. You can just add more chilies. You can add fresh chilies or just chili sauce on the top afterwards. We've got great with a bit of chutney on top as well, maybe. All in all, easy, simple, quick, tasty. Sorted.
So if you want to try the recipe, I'll get the sort of ingredients and stuff up on screen for you as well. That was our first go at TV cookery. Let us know what you think. Stay in touch, stay safe, and stay creative.